Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the evening edition of the Corruption Chronicles. So, it was a beautiful day today, cooler, but it was so sunny. It was so bright and so sunny, and it was a great day. I was busy all day, but I was in and out of the house, just doing what I had to do. Um, the sky is it's so bright tonight, too. Yeah, we're having a bit of an aurora. We're having a solar storm, so the sky looks great. It's really bright and really pretty. So I'm watching independent journalists and other news channels, and I was watching the Donald, and he's so excited about the event that's going to be happening, the fight with WWE. He's so thrilled. Oh wow. He's really, really happy. I've never seen him look happier. Um, except for when he got elected the first time and the second time. But he was so happy. He was showing off everything. And it was like show and tell. Oh my God. Show and tell. Show and tell at the Oval Office, everyone. He was showing the design of how he wants the stage, the arena to look when they have that fight. Yeah, it made him very happy. Show and tell, showing it off to the audience, and uh, most certainly, definitely making those young kids very uncomfortable with the nonsense that he was spewing, but he was having fun. He enjoyed himself, so that's all that matters. Donald, as long as you're happy, everyone will be happy, okay? Because it's your world, Donald. Donald, it's your world, and we're just living in it, okay? Okay, Donald. Whatever you want. You can do show and tell anytime. We'll be watching. And we'll entertain you and we'll watch. Oh my goodness gracious. It's comical, but it's so heartbreaking to see this. It's really really sad. It's sad, but he is having fun. You have to let him have fun. He's an older man. He's in his prime now. This is the last hurrah. He's approaching the front of the line. You know, as he approaches the front of the line, his timeline gets shorter and shorter. So let him enjoy himself. Let him let him open up the books and show the images of what he wants everyone to see. You know, listen, he's 80 years old. He's got to have fun and enjoy himself. He likes you like to play golf, Donald. You enjoy yourself doing that. And you got to improve your walking, Donald. Like I suggested, you should do those wall squats. They maintain your balance. They maintain your balance. Your balance is very off. So, but anyway, Donald's had a good time show and tell. Show and tell while everyone behind him and around him looks rather uncomfortable. But, you have to remember it's Donald's world and we're just living in it, okay? So just make sure that he's happy. Don't upset him. Donald is like he reminds me of my husband. If my husband got upset, it wasn't going to be a good day. Don't upset the Donald. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. Yeah. Well, If anyone would like to show anything to Donald so he can use this for show and tell, you know, um, let him know, and he may likely participate and engage. He may even invite you to the White House. See, I wanted to get invited to the White House, and I wanted to actually talk to the Donald about his diet. And I'm being genuine and sincere about that. But, well, Donald and I broke up a long time ago, and he fired me for no reason. But that's okay, Donald. That's okay. Remember, it's your world, and we're just living in it. Yeah, it's a true story. I worked for him. I said that many times. I worked for his security. It was just like, what, 3 weeks? It was some nonsense. And then they were like, well, um, you're too brown for this spot, but, we'll send you to JFK. That's basically what happened. The guy said, well, we could use you at JFK. I said, I ain't going to JFK. I was like, all right, later. Ciao. That was it. You know, I have a duck's ass. Stuff rolls off me because I don't care, because money comes and goes. If you want to work, you work, and I've always been a worker. But yeah, that's what happened with that scenario. So I was like, yeah, okay. The writing's on the wall. Yeah, they were all white in that office. They were all whitey white and arrogant, arrogant. I told the story. This one chick who worked on that floor that I was on. She's nasty, nasty Karen. I had to use the restroom, and she had walked out of the office. I didn't know where she was. I wasn't her babysitter. Like, I don't. It's not like you work for law enforcement or the military. A body for a body. You can't leave your position. So she had left the office, and, well, my bladder called. I had to use the bathroom, so I go to the restroom, and I didn't know that it required a key. I knock on the door. This Karen says to me with a freaking attitude. She walks to the door. Next time you should wait until I come out. I said, what? I said, I know you're kidding, right? I know you're kidding. Yeah, the hell out of here. Anyway, attitudes. Attitudes, you can have your attitude with your peers, but when you don't know someone, and if you think you're going to have an attitude and they're going to comply with your stupidity, you should think again. That's all I have to say to people. Yeah, people don't know how to speak to people. They like to be aggressive, and they like to and it's like, just today, I have been looking, well, now I'm getting new family members, new canine members, and, well, anyway, one place, some shelter, there was a dog that I had inquired about, and, they said that, uh, it was a lost dog, and that by law they had to wait 2 weeks or something to that effect, or 1 week, for someone to claim the animal. So then I had contacted them again, and they said that no, that she wasn't available. And then just the other day, it was the same dog, and I said, "Oh, I had inquired about her a couple of weeks ago, and didn't hear back." And then someone who's running this Yonkers animal shelter, she responds like this, or here, and I'm like, how do you conduct a business and respond to someone who's inquiring about an animal that you have at your location? It's like there's no social etiquette with people. They don't know how to speak. They talk, speak ignorantly and aggressively, and it's like, uh, yeah, learn how to talk, learn how to communicate. But yeah, that's what happened with that shelter. But anyway, people need to. My name is on. Read my profile. That's who I am. Hi, hi. Um, yeah, people need to just like have social etiquette. Social etiquette is a thing of the past, and social skills, like what I see now in this society. Um, I was always taught, if someone gave you a gift, um, if, for whatever, even if someone just visits your home, send them a thank you note. Oh, it was nice to see you. Just have a common courtesy. But that's the thing of the past. That is like so far gone. You don't see that anymore. I mean, most people use email now anyway and texting, but it's just there's no social etiquette, none whatsoever, none whatsoever. But as long as Donald is happy and Donald is show and telling and making everyone around him uncomfortable, that's all that matters. Oh my goodness gracious. And now this war, it was this whole whatever they are saying from this White House is basically nothing but baloney. It's baloney, and oh gosh, I don't know how people can work in his cabinet and attempt, to even maintain their dignity. Like how do you work for someone who's such a clown and a deceiver? Because then you have to fit in that category. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's all a Ponzi scheme. Yes, it is. Well, countdown's coming, people. It's already, we are halfway through 2026, so time's moving, time's moving. Oh, well. Anyway, Donald, have a great night, and enjoy show and tell next time, and just a word of advice: when there are young adults around you, or even adults around you, maybe you can not speak in such a, like, just a vile way, and just talk such nonsense. Like, it's so well, it suits you, it suits your personality, because you are a Karen. You're Ken, Mr. Kenneth Donald J. Trump. The Karen Chronicles. This is the admin. This is our society. Everybody have a good night. Bye. Thanks for listening.